It's all the above, best believe we do it better. I want the fame, the fortune, all the above. I want the checks, the moolah, all the above. From Philadelphia to New York, all the above. Man, tell them other stations they don't do it like us. I want the fame, the fortune, all the above. I want the checks, the moolah, all the above. From Philadelphia to New York, all the above. Man, tell them other stations they don't do it like us. What up?
Hey guys, it's your girl Angel Marie from All of the Above, and I am here with the cast and creator and producer of All in Hip Hop, Dre, P, and Prince Carter. How are you guys?
We in the building.
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm great. I am loving this energy y'all are giving me. I'm here for the vibes.
Look, we've been doing
Wake
this
up
all
like this.
week. This is
Hey guys.
this is family.
Oh, she came in right on time. We doing introduction.
You did. You knew what she was doing. You came in as soon
We're
as
here. We're here.
My computer decided it wanted to restart when I was trying to log in.
Oh,
It's
see,
all good. I just had a whole mishap with my Wi-Fi, so it's all good.
All right,
Walked in right on rotation. Put it that way.
Yes. Yes.
And we are joined by Miss Suzette Samuel. How are you?
Hey, I am doing great. How are you guys doing?
I'm great. So just to
Wonderful.
introduce myself, I'm Angel Marie from All of the Above, and we are gonna jump right into it. So can you guys tell us about All in Hip Hop? What is that about?
So who want to go?
Well, to sum it up.
Oh, go ahead. Dre. Oh,
No,
go ahead. Go ahead.
Ladies first. Ladies first. Ladies first.
Look, ladies first. Ladies first.
I think so to sum it up, because our generation back in the day, music, the way we vibe, the way we interacted with artists, everything was different. We had 106 in Park, we had In the Basement, we had the MTV videos playing 7, 8 o'clock.
Yes.
This generation is missing out on that. So this is gonna be a modern day 106 in Park.
Yes.
I'm here for it.
I love that. I love it. Another thing we're gonna do, we bridging the gap between, the predecessors, the legends, the people that paved the way for us, down to the new generation and the millennials, and that fine in between the real young teens and the 40 and up. Like we kind of in that middle birth area where we came up. Like Suzette said, everything has changed. How you market, how you promote, how you get your record out here. Everything is kind of just now thrown in your face. I remember coming to Atlanta with a backpack full of CDs, hanging my posters up everywhere.
Wow.
Like going to every DJ, every studio, just putting a stack of CDs and flyers in every corner store. And we don't even do that no more. Like they almost shun billboards from artists. So I love to see artists that still promote like old school, but they need that knowledge and information that they've been missing. And that's what we about to provide.
That's right. That's right. That's right. And it's so important for us, like I said before, that it's so important for us to tell our own stories. When other people get a hold of our stories, they completely rewrite our history. And then it don't look like people like us. So it's important for us to keep, telling these stories. So, I mean, we're our culture. You know what I mean? We own this, not anybody else. So we got to tell our stories even more so. And hip hop is not about violence. I hate how sometimes it's portrayed in the media that hip hop is always associated with negative things like violence and just so much foolishness. And it's not. You know what I mean? That's us. That's who we are. So
one of my mentors always said, hip hop don't know you. Shout out to Big Apple, man. And he was one of my mentors that came up like late 80s when hip hop started. So, and he was like, Dre P, nowadays hip hop don't know you. The hip hop don't know these new artists. Hip hop don't know this new thing that they doing. But it always comes back. If you notice, retro is real. The Jordans come out every 2 years in a different color. So it's gonna be the same way. We're gonna let them get their little new thing out, but it's always gonna come back to how it came in, man.
Yeah, they always sampling old songs,
Yes. Yes.
What does hip hop mean to you guys? I feel like it's such a great segue. We already.
I think hip hop is your story. Hip hop is your testimony from where you come from. It's your struggle. It's your written testimony of where you come from, where you going, and what you're doing it for. It's your own personal poetry to the world. And it don't and I almost said from the streets, but it don't have to be from the streets. It could be from any place that you came out of, which I like to call the mud. You know, we made it out the mud city. We all come from the mud. So hip hop entails that, you know, I practice purity a lot in my relationships. I don't really like love. Love is good, but love doesn't love. We love, you know, we choose to fall in love with things, but love don't love. Love don't love those things you love, and love for damn sure don't love you. So, you know, purity is what I like to practice, and hip hop is my form of purity.
Wow, you just opened. Why did you open all of that up?
right.
Look, let me get my answer first. You just opened up.
That question hasn't been asked yet, so thank you. Real.
How do you go behind that?
Right, I know. Go ahead, Suzette. You go first.
Right, well, I think society's gotten way too sensitive when it comes to hip hop. Hip hop is supposed to be a form of expression. Like he said, it tells your testimony of what you've been through. Yes. And it's like back in the day, artists used to be able to talk about what they did, how they were living, you know, just on some chill shit. They didn't need a $10,000 video. We on the block with a bottle, you know, and it's a hit. And I think nowadays is too sensitive. Like you say the wrong thing, they want to cancel you. Now you could express what you never really been through or what you like you don't even really know about. But I think overall it's a form of expression. It's like poetry, but lyrically.
Oh, I love that.
You know what? Hip hop has always been for me that that shift that brings everybody together. Black, white, gay, straight, it doesn't matter. Hip hop brings everybody together, unlike a lot of things that is put into place, especially in society, to bring us together. Like politics, it separates us. You know, religion, it separates us. But hip hop, it always brings us together. And it doesn't matter what you look like, where you come from. Everybody, I mean, it's the biggest genre of music today, literally. So it brings, to me, hip hop brings everybody together.
Unity.
So
and with you,
that's right. That's right.
With you being the creator and producer, Prince, how did the idea of this show first come about for you? I know you also are producing with Nefertiti Pugh.
Yes.
So how did this come about for you guys, and how did you bring this idea to fruition?
It was actually something that was supposed to be done probably about 4 years ago. 4 years ago. And one of the cast members, unfortunately, passed during the time of the very beginning of production. And so everything just stopped, halted. I mean, it was very, I'm glad that we're here now. You know what I mean? I'm glad that we're finally here and things are moving. But in that moment, it was tough. It was tough because it was something that I literally knocked on everybody's door to say, hey, look, take a look at this. See if this is something that you guys can do something with. And it was like, no. I was a part of Love and Hip Hop. I was casted to be on Love and Hip Hop. The amazing opportunity, but it did not quite work out the way that I wanted it to. So I said, you know what? I wanted to always tell my story within that hip hop realm, but I did not really know how to do that. So now here we are. You know, I perfected it many years later, and I called Neffy and I say, hey Neff, I need you to jump on this project. She said, say less, say no more. And here we are. It was God's timing. It happens in God's timing. So here we are.
I love that. And you know, I feel like the All in Hip Hop will be airing on Instagram Live. And
Yes.
I feel like Instagram Live is such a new wave of reach audiences. Like we have Versus where they get millions of views.
Yes.
Do you feel like Instagram Live is about to become the new norm where you don't have to go and seek out networks to pitch? You can have your own platform through Instagram. Do you think that'll be the new thing?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Everything is, you can see that every network just about have a streaming service. Every network
monetizing now.
Service.
We getting paid.
Yeah.
People are getting paid. Everything is changing to that digital age now. And so I said, you know what, we need to be ahead of the game, because not too long, networks is going to probably be, I don't want to say a thing of the past fully, but you know, most of our generation, they're watching YouTube and they're getting their news from social media, not necessarily clicking on TikTok, all of those things. Social media is literally the new wave. And Oprah, she was one of the individuals who actually said that she wished that Instagram was around the time that she was doing the Oprah Winfrey Show, because you're able to get news in real time. You don't have to wait, you know, a whole day or a week later in order to get news. You can get it right then and there. So we're now able to do something where people can have access to it right then and there. So right at their fingertips.
There we go. And you know, the three of you are no stranger to reality TV. Like we have Love and Hip, Black Ink. How
we not.
You guys in a new fight?
You know, we finally get to do what we love to do. Like,
yes. And we can do it in our own way now.
Yeah.
That's one of the downsides of reality TV.
Yes.
And they put us in situations to make their show good. So we created it. Well, Prince created.
We doing this as a team. We doing this as a team.
Yeah. And this situation is organic, and it's what we love to do. It's not forced. It's not just here's a whole bunch of strangers. Act like you like them. Y'all have nothing in common, but act like you do. You know what I mean?
Yep. As you can see, Angel, that's not with this dynamic here. Just alone on this interview, you feel that energy. You know what I mean? So
I feel that. I love the energy and the vibes from you guys.
Well, that's good. That's good.
So I need to know what's in your cup, because I need some of that.
Prince got like the Little Wayne wine glass.
My feel good juice.
You never know what's in that cup.
I gotta celebrate. I got a lot to
Let me see the cup. Let me see the cup.
Look, I'm celebrating today. I got a lot to be thankful for.
I ain't mad at the Jesus juice. And Suzette,
at 1 o'clock though. 1 o'clock.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere, okay?
Right.
And Suzette, you do so many things. You do TV, you do real estate. How do you balance it all? Because my husband is a realtor, and I know that is more than a full-time job. So how do you make this all work?
It's just really just operating on a schedule. So I have kids too. So I don't know if you have kids, but you know, life as a mom, that comes first. And everything else you gotta kind of grow behind it. But I've just always really been like organized. My calendar is it's everything. So I use my calendar a lot, and I just have set days where I do certain things. So like Sunday, no work, family day. You know, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, that's real estate all the way. Tuesdays and Thursdays, that's when I take like my appointments. I might have to go show houses, might have to get my hair done, stuff like that. It's really just finding balance and what works for you. And then also I get up early. So I'm up at 5 a.m. So I'm able
Louise,
every morning. Listen, before I sat on this interview, I went to show a house, I went to the gym, and I ran errands, and it's 1:30 in the morning. So it's just really just having good time management and being productive and really watching what you spend your time doing. Because sometimes, you know, I'll be on Instagram, I'll be on a shade room, 2-3 hours done pass by. I'm like, damn. You know, so it's just having that structure and that balance and goals. When you have ambitions, when you run the businesses, you gotta put yourself on schedule.
See,
that's right.
That's it right there. And You have a background.
Right, Prince? I be like, Prince, I know my schedule for
She
the
do.
week on
She
Sunday.
no, she really do.
On
She
Sunday.
really do.
You having everything color coded.
They be like, hey, can you? I be like, hold on, let me pull out my
Really do.
calendar. Like
Right.
everything. If I gotta call somebody, I put it in my calendar because I have so much stuff going on.
She
So
sure
I
do.
remember everything. I can't do it. I can't do
Smart
it. So
technology.
that's
Look
really
at my
wild.
phone. I have everything in my calendar. My husband, if
Uh-huh.
we try to make plans, he said, look at your phone real quick and let me know what your schedule looking like.
Right.
That's all you gotta do nowadays. Stay on top of things.
Yep.
Don't get stuff too easy. It's mom brain at this point.
Check my Palm Pilot.
Oh my goodness.
Dre, with you having a background in
Not
music,
Palm Pilot,
how do you
though.
feel like you'll add value to the show?
Music is my passion. That's really my heart. Like music is my first love. Like I said, it don't love back. No, but it's like no matter what, like I can't stop doing music. I like at my crib, I record right here. You know what I'm saying? That's my mic right behind me. So
That's what I'm talking about right there.
Right?
I wake up and record, but God has blessed me with a face for TV. You know, ever since 4 years old, I've been on TV, commercials, fashion shows, like stuff that I didn't even realize I was doing. My mama was just plugging me and I was killing it. So like the TV thing kind of just came to me with reality television, and I transitioned that into film. And that's what brought me to Atlanta to pursue my music career, my film career, and break out of just reality television. When I got on reality TV, it kind of was like at its prime. It was popping. Like Flavor of Love had just got off. You know, everybody was intrigued by all these new shows that were coming out. Jersey Shore, all that crazy stuff.
Oh,
so
yeah, dang, that was back in the day.
yeah, that's when my shows was airing, and
Yes.
and I wanted to get out of that right before it got watered down and before people categorized me as a reality star. Because when I was a reality star, I was young, and I was like, hell yeah, I'm a reality star. You know what I'm saying? But as you grow into what you want to do and what your purpose is, you like, you know, you find your path. And I think that's what this show is going to do for me and the rest of the cast members, is to put the light on our path and what we really have been doing outside of the camera, like what y'all don't see. All this struggle and all this hard work and what we do to stay looking like this and feeling like this and making y'all comfortable with watching us, what it took to get there. So that's what I'm gonna bring. I'm gonna show all of it.
It's gonna be so dope.
From the
Yes.
I just thought about it. Am I the only female?
Well,
No.
That's Tamar.
It's sexy.
Yeah,
like
Courtney.
and-
Courtney.
Okay, Courtney.
I interviewed her yesterday. She is amazing. Y'all are an amazing cast, first of all. Like I'm
Thank
here
you.
for
Well,
you.
thank
I am
you.
here for you. She held it down yesterday.
Thank you.
Now, what will fans love about All in Hip Hop?
Oh my gosh.
I think first
Everything.
and foremost, the fact that it's not going to be scripted. With me doing reality TV now, so when I started dating C's, they had a whole different production company. So it's different from the production company that we have now. So you could see the difference in production. You know, back then it was more negative and more violent and more vulgar, and now they're trying to change it into being, you know, more positive. Like if you notice, Love and Hip Hop, you don't really see people putting hands on each other no more and stuff like that. And it's just one of them things where, regardless if it make you uncomfortable or not, it's like, this is what you signed up for, you got to do it. You know,
That's
There's been a couple of times I was on set and I was just like, oh, these motherfuckers is bugging. I ain't saying that. And then we don't even know how it's gonna be portrayed until the show airs, and you sitting there like, I ain't say that. Like, damn, why they got me looking like that? Or you know what I'm saying? So I think with this is gonna be more of, like he said, an organic feel. You know, like it's really gonna be us, and that's what a lot of people don't get to see with this reality stars. You meet some reality stars in person and you be like, damn, I thought you was stuck up. I thought you was a bitch, excuse my language. And in real life, you're real humble, down to earth, chill, you know? And it's just like, people don't have control over how they're portrayed on TV when it comes to reality TV. So with this, it'll give us more of an organic feel, and you know, our audience will be able to relate to us in real life, real time.
Well, see, speaking of that, you know, like with the Shade Room and how Love and Hip Hop and Black Ink Crew and even Bad Girls Club, shows like that always are surrounded by negativity because they know drama sells. Do you feel like there will start to be an uptick where you can pull in viewers just based off of positive shows that show Black and Brown communities in a positive light?
Yes. I'll go ahead. Well,
no, go ahead,
I was. Oh, okay. I will say that it's ways, and because it's been done, and I think so many people have been riding a wave of seeing what we can do. I mean, because it's easier. Let's say it's easier to act a fool, do the drama, and all that good stuff. But you know, it takes a little bit more thinking to put something together to really make the people pay attention. It takes a lot. It takes a lot of skill, takes a lot of talent. And that's why this cast is so amazing, because as you can see, everyone is talented. Everyone is bringing something to the table that it's going to pop automatically. I mean, and I will say this. I'm going to say it on here. 3 networks already reached out to us to pick up the show already. 3 networks. And we dropped the flyer only 3 days ago. 3 days ago. So it has nothing to do with drama. We ain't put out no drama. It's about how you market. It's about how you strategize, all of that good stuff. Because once you have a cohesive a group of people, this thing right here is like lightning in a bottle. I don't want to oversell this show. I don't want to oversell it, but it's like lightning in a bottle right now. And as you feel the energy, you feel the vibes, and you can only imagine all of us together what people are going to experience when we come together. So,
and I wish Courtney
it's gonna be crazy.
With y'all, this could have been like a great collective.
To piggyback off of what he said, is not going to be difficult for us because this is the energy we're giving starting out.
Yeah.
So you got to understand something with this reality shows. If you're known for the violence, the drama, if I'm turning on Love and Hip Hop because I'm used to seeing Jocelyn and Mimi going at it, you know, and then now they kumbaya, I don't want to see that shit. That's not what I've been tuning in for. And I think that's what's going on now, even being on Black Ink Crew and reading like what people saying, oh, it's boring, it's this. Why? Because everybody is unified now. Like even the grand finale that just happened, all the shops came together, Brian C's, and like everybody was, people don't want to see that because that's not what they're used to. So with us coming into the situation with, you know, this is what we're about, this is what you're gonna get, it's gonna pop.
Oh, girl, I was here for that episode. It felt like the Avengers to me.
Yeah. Suicide Squad.
I was like, okay, shops, let's get together.
I know, right?
and you know, and it's dope because it's giving us, you know, and that's another thing, like minorities, we're always being shown in a bad light. Like, why we gotta act crazy to get paid?
Right.
With the new real estate show, the Selling Tampa, the new Atlanta show, barely showed them showing houses, but the Beverly Hills, the you know, the fair skinned ladies, they barely in drama, they showing houses. So why, as Black people, as minorities, we gotta act a fool to get paid, to get noticed, to get recognized? You know what I'm saying? So this is definitely gonna be that shift, because this is what we need. Like, we got too much shit going on the outside that we can't control.
That's right.
COVID, people dying, like all type of stuff. We need to come together. We need to uplift each other. There's enough money out here for everybody.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. We don't gotta compete. I don't gotta go behind your back and talk about you and try to stab you. Like, let's collaborate. Competition, collaboration over competition. And that's what this society lacks, only because of, again, social media, TV. So I think this is gonna be a good shift to show people like, hey, yo, we could get along. We could enter we could be in the music industry without sucking a dick, excuse my language, or you know, we could make it off of hard work and really grinding. That's what's not being shown, because that's not what's going. As nothing is organic anymore. Like you said, you was doing it out your trunk. Now now they paying for payola and all type of weird shit. Like,
listen, mess.
I mean, she was preaching just now.
No, she was. That's why I was like,
yes.
Before we wrap up, I need you guys to, were you about to say something, Dre?
No, just real quick, what Suzette said, you know, society has allowed people to take the shortcut. You know, the grinders, the real true risk takers. Well, I can't say risk takers because they risk takers too. They don't think twice about nothing. But
nothing.
They've allowed them to get on by taking shortcuts. And we gotta show them that some people still following protocol.
Yeah.
And before we wrap up, I need you guys to let everyone know how can they tune into All in Hip Hop. When is it airing? Because the vibes is here, so I already know people are going to be ready for it.
I know.
Let them know.
I'm so excited. So it will be airing June 23rd, Thursday, June 23rd, live on IG, and we have something very, very special that day that we're doing with BET Awards weekend in LA. So we got something big that is coming. So please, like, be on the lookout. Just be on the lookout. I don't want to say anything else because God is good.
Good all the time, and all the time
God is good.
Thank you guys so much for chatting with me. Make sure you all tune in Thursday, June 23rd at 8/7 Central, All in Hip Hop on Instagram Live. And for more information and to see more interviews such as this, make sure you follow us on All of the Above @_alloftheabove1, or go to www.alloftheabove-podcast.com. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
Wednesdays at 7, Angel, Marie, and Kevin playing the illest records, bringing us back together. Philly is all season, storming through any weather, leaving the track bleeding. When we pull it together, we